Welcome, people. It is I, Krurbus136, back with Hogwarts Legacy after a little bit of a hiatus. I didn't stop playing by any means because of, thinking the game wasn't good. I'm staring down. I was just touching my phone for a moment to fix something. I have like a list of everything I do every day, and it's complicated, but sorry, I had to like to. Point is, I haven't played Hogwarts Legacy in a little bit, and we're getting back into it. Motherfucker, Falcon. Welcome. That really caught me. I was not ready.
Not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be. There you are.
I received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
I believe he's trustworthy, yes. He seems sincere, and Serona Ryan trusts him.
Very well. Supposing he can be
I'm
trusted,
gonna take my Flonase.
will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm. He hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle.
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
You didn't see anything? Speak with anyone?
I did not. In fact, I did not make myself known. I only recently returned there and did not recognize nor trust anyone that I heard. I stayed out of sight so as not to tempt my portrait's destruction.
Understandable.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Okay.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
Okay. Where is it? I apparently never spoke with this person. They actually have enemy levels? Interesting. High seems to be about 30 to 40. I don't see what the thing is, but it could just be that the quest isn't tracked right now. Maybe it hasn't actually given me the quest yet. So it's waiting until I try to walk away. There we go.
I'd seen Bakar's tower countless times. Never. Over here.
What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is crawling with Victor Rookwood's
Ah, Rookwood.
Ranrock's loyalists. They're working together, all right, but it is not a friendly alliance. I'm sure you'll agree that we need to find a way in other than the front gate. Let's go.
I mean, I don't know. I'll think about it. An Ashwinder scout here, solo. There is quite the camp over yonder.
Revelio.
Absurd, isn't it? Ranrock wants us to find the child. But which child?
We could take every child we find to Ranrock. Eventually, we may get the right one.
Phew, sounds like a lot of work. Perhaps we just tell him we looked. Well, if he asks.
It does sound easier. Let's do that.
I do like to take out some goblins.
You can't stop Ranrock's rebellion!
Oi! Pass that pie whiskey over here.
I will have my revenge.
Expulso. Expelliarmus.
Revelio.
Up there. That's our way in.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Revelio. If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the
I
country.
wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach at that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for stores of magic.
And Ranrock knows about the Keepers.
Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand more once you complete the next trial.
Let's get into that castle.
Revelio.
Any special word you want me to pass on to your mum?
What is a big photo?
How delightful.
Stupendous. To your knees. Feel my wrath. No, don't. I've had enough of quite conductive, aren't we?
Wanna look up?
Fig is gonna be more helpful. An Ash Rider Executioner just showed up. There are so many enemies here, and it doesn't feel necessarily fair. They're literally everywhere, and Fig is not that helpful. He does a little bit of crowd control, but not as helpful as I would hope. I was really hoping we wouldn't jump into another forced fight. I don't like forced fights where stealth isn't an option just because they don't feel like it.
Revelio.
Any special word you want me to pass on to your mum?
Hey, and Furry. Oh, this time they actually didn't see me. A bunch of people are gonna come in, so I gotta
Happy days for you.
be careful.
You will regret coming here.
When we're done here, I'm going straight for Hogshead. What's that sound?
I'll investigate.
Not ever. Rookwood's gone mad.
You won't see me. I got extra stealth stuff. You can run back and forth all you like. If I could get up to him, I would, but he's going to be a thorn in my side regardless. I know that
Cake be nicked. I reckon those what have sugar on their faces should be careful.
destruction. Sweet. I know that technically what's going to happen
Almost split me bag.
is once I get seen by someone, more people will get called in.
No one ever has a good bag to steal.
Because that's typically what happens.
That's the problem right there. I mean, what point they wanted to escape in an organisation?
So unfortunately, all I can really do. More always come in if you get seen.
To the slaughter. Ah, how delightful.
They just gather in like they're like, oh, I'm here.
Field needs some stock.
Revelio. Extorting desperate kids.
Repulsor. Preventer. Descender. Repulsor.
I want to grab it.
Revelio. Accio.
How do I even get up here? I don't need to grab it from there. Excellent. Hopefully there aren't like a ton of items here, because I only have so many gear slots. I'm pretty good on them right now, though. I'm gonna save now that I've defeated that encounter. Oh, sorry guys, my head's kind of in a bad spot. No one told me. I kind of forgot from Dota. I was playing Dota earlier. But after 2 games, everyone's logging off anyway, so. Oops. I felt bad for that poor guy.
Shouldn't be surprised to have Revelio. I'd seen the cast tower countless times. Revelio suspected it held the secrets it did.
Who came down? Is someone random into the foyer there? For no reason?
Perhaps not the best place to be caught alone.
see it's not thrown into this one if she lives. Oh, she doesn't. Trying to be difficult, but I got her.
Revelio.
We're in. I don't know what I do with that. Okay, it's all of them, right?
I suppose that's the quick way down.
Revelio.
So the only way in is going to be...
I'd seen Bakar's tower countless times. Never suspected it held the secrets it did.
Where are these enemies? Outside the castle?
Revelio.
I hope I can get back out. Yeah,
Without my friends.
I can. No, looks like it's just outside, I guess. Okay. Fine enough.
Revelio.
Goblin tracks. They're a step ahead of us. Let's see where they lead. This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do. Where is that portrait?
Revelio.
Yeah.
I heard something. I was hoping that was you.
Revelio. Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic and have broken open some sort of container.
No. Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, then they have somehow learned. It cannot be.
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss this later. Right now, you must complete the next trial.
Just tell me where I need to go.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully understood. The trials will ensure that. Power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. In the wrong hands, we will simply have to outwit Ranrock and my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor. Tell me where I need to go.
I shall reveal the path. Professor Fig must leave you now.
I'd join you if I could.
I shall await your reply.
Revelio.
Sounds good, Fig. I didn't check my gear to make sure there's nothing better on any of my gear. Yep, everything I have is worse. Easily.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio.
Cash money. Always about that.
That pillar is blocking the path. I'll need to move it. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Oh. Is that convenient?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
Okay. I don't know if that was intended, but I made it work.
Revelio.
I'd rather just save after all the puzzling I did. Don't want to play around with it.
Revelio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
I got thrown off a cliff. I should just hit it with my ancient magic.
Revelio.
It just doesn't give you a lot of space to move in.
Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio.
Oh.
I believe I need to proceed to the left here, but how? Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
How indeed.
Revelio.
I could try to jump, but I don't think that's the answer.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Perhaps I'm to hit the mark on the far wall. That sort of thing has repositioned the archways in the past.
What wall? I don't even see it. Unless I mean the one that's right there. It has something to do with going through this. Huh. Oh. I thought there'd be like some sort of complete sound. That was not the case. I got it.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Revelio.
I don't really like these trials that much. They're a lot less interesting than a lot of the other parts of the game, and they give you too many things when you can't leave, meaning gear. So I can't even go back, but I'm probably getting really close to my gear limit here. 6 away. Now you could say like, why don't you find more of the things from Merlin? And then it won't be a problem. I mean, it's true. Yep. I came from that way. So interestingly enough, if it wants me to go this way, I don't want to. I want to go the other way then. Maybe? That's kind of hard. Why would it...
Revelio.
Makes me more nervous. You give me that preparation step. Okay, I don't know. This is tough. Yeah, no, that's definitely like the last area. He gave me the Wiggenweld potions, which they usually give you before the boss. I just don't know why there's anything over here. You know, I came through, so I don't get why I would need something in this direction.
Revelio.
Why can't I?
Wingardium Leviosa.
Okay, well I have the chest anyway. Definitely a weird situation. Either way. Sure, it's supposed to be solving these puzzles and learning about ancient magic, you know? Five Wiggenweld potions. They really want me to be prepared for this shit. I won't be regardless. I'm sure whatever it is will kill me. Unless it's the exact same enemy, in which case I might be alright. Actually, a pretty easy fight, all things considered. Oh, here it is. What the fuck is it doing? Okay. Okay, well, I'm still getting hit with it regardless. It's a really tough enemy. I still got hit by it. I full dodged, right? Like, I have an extra dodge thing. So the fact that I'm still getting hit by that thing, even though I'm, like, going all the way to the right, is a little bit ridiculous. I hope it doesn't make me do the fight before it. I'd rather start with 0 potions on this thing than I would do the entire thing. Oh, no, it's the entire thing. Whoa. Excellent. I wish I had full heal in between. I wouldn't have to use any potions, but I do. I know that I already have enough. He's like easier early. So if I can build up my meter now, I can do a bunch of damage in a row. Yeah, of course. It still damages me, because why not? If you're gonna start using that attack, I'm gonna stop tolerating your bullshit. Yep. What'd I just say? I just gotta focus on it. Yes. That was not easy.
What a relief.
The thing has way too much health on hard mode. I don't know how little it has on other modes, but like hard mode is hard. Oh, chest. Another useless item, which is interesting. Why? I don't know why they're so useless, but I also don't know why the game is like hard coded to warn me about my item level, considering that my item level is actually like I have the best gear I found I put on. You know what I mean? It always tells me that though. It's like you could have better gear. It's like how I've picked up everything I could possibly see.
Say I'm curious to hear of Isadore's travels.
Do come in. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power.
You were told not to do this, lady.
To take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
This is uncharted magic, Isadora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
It looks kind of like the magic that God was using.
Revelio.
You're back.
And in one piece, no less. It is good to see you again.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep the second artifact safe as you've advised.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
What was the glowing strand that Isadora pulled from her father's chest?
It was pain. You will understand more about her actions as you complete the trials.
I mean, I kind of get it already, I think.
I'm ready for whatever comes next.
In that case, introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial. However, I must first, how shall I say, prepare the location of your next trial.
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage the inconvenience of, well...
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed I should. I shall confirm that everything is in order immediately.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, you should continue to hone your magic. If you learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's activities in the meantime, please let us know.
Very well, Professor. I know. Continue to hone my magic.
You do learn quickly. Hopefully you will soon hear from Lodgok as well, and we shall learn how he fared with the helmet you retrieved. Well done today, as always. We shall speak again soon.
No spells to teach me while I'm here? Just saying. It's winter now.
Revelio.
I'll wait to see if I have any letters. Something new. What's the oops, what's the quest? Not yet anyway.
Natty told me about your run-in with the poachers. I have some news about them as well. Can you meet me soon? I fear that some of what I uncovered has to do with you.
When you have a moment, please stop by the room of requirement. Deke mentioned
Revelio.
learning how to breed beasts.
Not really, actually.
I have been asked to teach you the exploding charm.
Ooh.
Bombarda. Once you have completed the tasks I've set forth, speak to me after class.
That's it.
Aloha Mora.
I do want to know how to cast Bombarda.
Revelio. Revelio.
Fast to play. Might as well do it. Sort of fun too. Ooh, some interesting stuff over here.
Memories will always look upon you as a trusted ally and friend.
Hello, Grace. What are you doing here?
Nice to see you. Thank you again for your help at the lake. I've become quite good at Summoner's Court, and I'm waiting for my next opponent. I suppose that's you.
I suppose so.
Shall we begin?
Yes.
I'm game.
Well, let's see what you're made of.
So it looks like you want to pull them just up the ramp. If you don't go far enough, it's not worth much. Too far and you lose a little bit of value. Is that 300 or 30? Probably 30.
You didn't see that.
It's 20, okay.
Accio.
Not sure what score that was. Okay, 30. I'll keep pulling to the same ramp, because if I do, it could hit this ball and send it over to 50. And she's doomed anyway. I actually don't know if I can. If I grab this ball, I probably can. Oh, she's doomed. She's gonna knock mine over, because if she does, I respect it. No. I already win no matter what I do.
Impressive.
I know.
It appears I've been bested.
Significantly. It's a hard, hard game in theory.
Diving, Summoner's Court. Seems there's nothing you can't do.
You played a good game, though, Grace.
I did play rather well, didn't I?
No.
Only one student has ever beaten me. She's very good. But if you play the way you did against me, you might stand a chance.
So that means that the last one is later. I mean, I'll go to the requirement. Why not? It's a side quest anyway. It should be easy enough.
Please come and talk to Deke.
I will.
I don't have anything for this at the moment. Hello, Deke. You wanted to talk to me?
Indeed. Deke thought you might want to learn how to build a breeding pen so that you can breed beasts.
That sounds like a very good idea.
Rescuing and breeding beasts go hand in hand. Young beasts are particularly vulnerable to poachers. Breeding beasts here in the room will allow us to keep the younger ones safe.
I see. What do I need to do?
First, bring a pair of beasts to the room. One male, one female. Deke suggests rescuing thestrals, as they're at great risk from poachers. Noble creatures, but their relationship with death gives them a bad reputation. They're prized by poachers for their tail hairs.
I've seen thestrals before, but where would I find a pair of them nearby?
Deke has seen some wild thestrals not too far from the Hogwarts grounds. Then you'll need to purchase a spellcraft for the pen from Tomes and Scrolls and gather the materials it requires. Once you've rescued the thestrals and you have the spellcraft, you come and find Deke.
So I need only one Thestral because I already have one. I still have a bunch of stuff anyway.
Hello there, come on in. Plenty to look at here. Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there? Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
you in some sort of trouble?
Nearly attacked by wolves, I was. Only just escaped with my life. I need to be better prepared next time. Could use some thunder brew. I don't suppose a student like yourself would be in possession of such a thing?
Yes, I have some right here. Please take it and be careful.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I knew you had a good heart. I feel better already just knowing I have some thunder brew on hand. Please take this thanks for your generosity.
Arresto momentum. Oh, no, you don't. Protego!
Yeah. I'll try a different one.
Arresto momentum.
Oops.
Arresto momentum.
You are a female. Oh, on the air.
I've been studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook.
Oh, nice.
Meet me in the undercroft.
I will after I capture this animal, this thestral. Female.
Descender.
Sorry, I'm manhandling you guys. I got a job to do. Female. Why are they all females?
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Yeah.
Revelio. Cabalso. Wingardium Leviosa. Reparo. Accio. Confringo. Accio.
Just hit it with the pulsar from behind, I guess.
Depulso. That's that. Settled.
Female thestral. Can I like cast from the air? No.
Arresto momentum.
Why are they all female? Males know I'm after them? They're so skittish. I want to meet with Sebastian. It is funny to me because whenever I can't even find where the mails went. You know what I mean? Like, if this was a mail, I knew it.
The wizards will have no choice.
Looks like a female from here. I'm trying to help you, Thestrals.
You haven't had mushroom stew like what my mother used to make. Like heads of lettuce, those mushrooms were.
Not your best.
Banmock has fooled you all. To your demise. Revelio.
I don't know. They can sneak up on creatures, but so I'm gonna try. Female. It's always a female. It's a really weird place for they're on the ground again. So naturally.
Back to Deke with the Thestrals.
I'll finish Deke's quest, even though I want to help Sebastian. I'll help Deke first. I'm basically at the end of the quest. I got the, you know, the conjuration and the two Thestrals, so.
I've rescued the Thestrals and bought the spellcraft for the pen.
Excellent. Now, to breed your Thestrals, simply release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
I shall. I wonder where I should conjure their pen.
Ooh, do I get a new...
Never grows tired of the room's surprises. We now have the perfect place for those Thestrals. Please let Deke know once you've bred them.
Yep. I believe my Thestral is here.
Professor Howard will never believe this. Nothing to identify, for now at least.
I should have things for all my beasts, obviously. There you go, friends. Oh, I don't have a... Okay. Moonstone. Got it. I'll see if I can get rid of some of the stuff inside for more Moonstone. That doesn't much matter either way.
Could you remind me what...
Alright, do the thing with the ancestors.
Release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
I think, yeah. I mean, I am using the breeding pen to breed Thestrals, PS, but it's gonna take some time, so... Alright, now let's see Sebastian. Seems to be a little bit of a far walk. No, no, maybe it's just across the way here.
I can't believe we found ourselves trapped in that scriptorium.
I'm glad I'm kind of part of the three friends circle now.
Revelio.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
I didn't use
It's
Crucio.
hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous.
He would not understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further. But if you think he might, please let me know.
Okay, good. He didn't make me promise. Is Sebastian gonna be waiting for me outside since he got fucking ripped into by Ominous? You wanna talk about it? No, you're just leaving. Okay. I am wondering if I made the quest for Professor Howland's assignment, would it actually show me where they are on the map? Yes. Because I obviously want to get Bombarda. It's a new spell. I'm about that. Turning around. Turning around. Trying to go faster.
Wonder who lives here.
Oh, balloons. Nice.
I should investigate. Arresto momentum. I'll look after you.
I'll get a couple of they let me. I don't know where the other ones ran off to. Were they up here? Oh, I guess they have a way of
Arresto momentum.
I just want a male and female, so I don't know what I got.
I'm not going to hurt you.
Check my inventory. Both male. So I need a female.
Revelio.
Male. Female.
Arresto momentum. Everything's all right now.
Challenge completed. Hot darn.
This place has seen better days. Revelio. Revelio.
There's usually more. I just don't see them yet.
Show yourself!
Leviosa. Merlin himself would be proud.
Just doing all the little optional things here. Did the Merlin trial. I am going to have to look for my ancient magic as well. Little spiders.
Revelio. Capulso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
I didn't realize I kept going. Ooh, one of the special chests. Okay. Can't wait to learn Bombarda. Let me tell you.
Revelio. That wasn't so difficult. Revelio. These rocks have seen better days.
There's a lot of these fuckers here. But I'm gonna do my best to... Before I go off, I'm gonna try to make sure I do the thing. Just like in here, there's just spiders. Oh gosh. Almost fell. Pretty far too.
Revelio.
Revelio.
How do I get in? There's no door that I can see from here. It looks like if I had something to stand on. Oh, I guess I could try to fly up there. Sometimes I'll let you do that. Yeah, that'll do it. Most likely.
Potato. Levioso. Revelio.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Yeah, I activated it, so that's cool.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Ugh. Shame you're so foul.
Revelio.
A castle. Must have been.
Compulso. Revelio.
Went in there and got some items. Always good. Some more balloons coming in. I don't even know where they all are. I think yeah, I see them all now. It's a free experience, I'll tell you that.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
You come to the wrong place, child. I'll stick 'em like a dog. Going to regret trespassing.
The beasts are safer now. Revelio.
Revelio.
Confringo. Reparo. Revelio. Reparo.
Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
Nice, I have more inventory slots coming, I believe, so that's good. I need them too.
Revelio. Reparo.
Four more inventory slots. That's awesome. Very helpful. It makes it much easier to go into one of these tombs and not worry too much about the inventory.
Revelio.
Ideally a male and a female.
Arresto momentum. Assignment's all finished.
That's a male.
Revelio.
I'll just check to see if I have one of each. I do. Yo, Power Wash Simulator is on sale. I just got that on my phone. Might actually buy that. Not for the broadcast, by the way, just for myself. Looks fun. Depends on the sale, though. I gotta check my wish list. Summer, spring sale? Spring sale's up. Whatever they called it.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Let's steal.
Revelio.
I'm more than happy to take any excess puff skein hair from you. I could could collect it when I next make a delivery to the castle. Sounds as if you have plenty for your classroom needs. Perhaps you might even have time for a cup of tea. A little bird told me that you once encountered an alchemy. I can't say I'd mind hearing about that. I once encountered a young Welsh green when I was collecting toad hide in the west. Of course, it could have been a baby wyvern, hard to tell at that age. Anyway, not for the faint of heart, is it? This life with magical beasts. Looking forward to your response.
Revelio. Time now, then, guys.
I wonder how many demiguise moons I actually have. I could actually check. I don't remember how many he needs.
Hello, Hamora.
I don't think I have enough either way. I haven't really been collecting all that many. Just kind of a few here and there.
Revelio.
Okay. Yeah.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed. I take it you're ready to learn your new spell.
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movement. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile.
It's like kind of like a jerky motion.
Well done. Now, let us put it in.
Can I have Bombarda? I think I'll put Bombarda here. And I'll put Flipendo down instead of Wingardium Leviosa, since it could be used automatically in certain cases. And I'll put Wingardium Leviosa down there.
Shall we? Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins.
Bombarda.
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control. Textbook execution. Bravo.
Professor, might I have a moment?
Yes. What is it?
I was wondering what inspired your interest in magic.
I don't really care, but...
Are you considering some sort of profession in the field?
I haven't decided quite yet, but I do find magical beasts fascinating.
You do seem to engage well with the beasts in class. I believe that when choosing a path, particularly of a scholarly nature, one must take into account both one's enthusiasm for a particular subject, as well as how one may best serve the students to whom one is obligated to both inspire and teach.
Of course, Professor. When did your path become clear?
I recall it quite vividly. It was the summer between my 6th and 7th years. I read in the Prophet about a wizard who'd been selling alchemy eggs and disappeared in the mountains near my home. I knew of the alchemy, of course, from my studies, but they are native to lands east of here, such as India. I wondered if it was possible that an alchemy could be so nearby. Hence, I went to find it.
What type of beast is an Okami?
It is a spectacular beast. A feathered, winged serpent-like creature that can grow or shrink to fit a particular space. Its eggs are made of pure silver, hence the desire to trade in them.
Seems quite a challenge finding an Okami in the mountains.
It was. After a few days, during which my parents grew increasingly annoyed at my absence, I found what little remained of the wizard egg trader. He was near a tree hollow. And there, inside, was a nest with 7 silver Okami eggs.
What did you do with them?
Nothing. Beasts are to be valued for what they can provide for wizard kind. Protective clothing, potion ingredients, even wand cores. Only poachers see the value in ending a beast's life for galleons. I left the eggs alone. I hid. And moments later, the beast flew right over my head. Breathtaking. She then seemed to all but disappear as she shrunk to fit into the hollow.
That sounds incredible.
Indeed. I knew in that moment that I needed to understand all that I could about beasts and ensure that wizard kind learned to benefit properly from them. Now, I trust that I have answered your question. You would do well to continue your study of beasts, regardless of your chosen path. Beasts and all that they provide will vastly improve your life, and perhaps one day even save it.
I shall remember that, Professor. Thank you.
Okie dokie. Oh, I have to go back to my room to handle the newborn Thestral. Also to dump off my new critters. I'm max on a bunch of stuff apparently. Oh. Do I have enough stuff for this now? Oops. I need to go into my spells. Nope, I don't. There's the baby one.
I should let Deke know about the newborn Thestral. I'll look after you.
I get that. Fair enough. Deke.
Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world. Such misunderstood beasts.
I'm sorry that we can both see Thestrals, Deke.
Deke is privileged to see such majestic beasts, but sometimes wishes Deke couldn't. Deke is to blame.
What do you mean, to blame?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to help him capture a phoenix, the rarest of all beasts, that master had spotted high on a cliff. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deke had ever seen. Deke begged master to leave her be. When Deke hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, Deke had to punish himself. As Deke punished himself, master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird. Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deke could reach him, master fell from the cliff. Deke stayed on that cliffside for days, punishing himself, before Tobbs found him.
What a horrible tale, Deke. I'm so sorry.
Deke has only told Professor Weasley that story, and now yourself. Deke often wonders what became of that phoenix. Deke feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now, helping you rescue beasts. Perhaps Deke can make amends for what came before.
Alrighty. Now I will save and quit. Made some solid progress on some quests, especially with the new spell. Always love learning new spells. I appreciate you guys for watching. I'll see you all next time.